Hey yo Alliance, it's your boy One True Red Hood with my first action figure review. Today we're going to look at the Star Wars Black Series Darth Malak. This is a gaming greats collection figure. He's one of the antagonists from Star Wars The Knights of the Old Republic. I was a huge fan of this game when it first came out. This game is pretty old, it's been out for a while. Here's the back of the box. It says Star Wars Darth Malak. You can pause there if you would like to read the description that's on the back. 20 gaming greats, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and it has the warning labels and safety information. It's the bottom of the box. You can pause here if you're interested in reading that. Here's the side of the box. We have some pretty nice artwork on here. Let's see if I can get the whole thing in frame for you guys. Pretty nice piece of artwork there showing Darth Malak, his name at the bottom. Nothing at the top of the box but a pig hanger. And here's the other side of the box. Gaming greats. An actual picture of the action figure and the size of it. It says it's 6.5 inches tall. Let you know that the packaging is plastic free. They're trying to save the environment. Alright, no window on this box, but I ordered this directly from Hasbro Plus, so no window on the box makes sense. You wouldn't be able to see the figure until you opened it anyway. So, alright, let's open this up. Alright guys, I am not an in-the-box collector for the most part. If I have figures, I open them unless it's a team that I want to complete and I want to save the opening to do all the figures at one time. So let's turn this over so you can see what this figure looks like. So straight out of the package, he comes with a cardboard casket. That's what I call it. He has his accessories in one bag, which appears to only be a lightsaber, and the figure itself wrapped up like a mummy. Paper's pretty nice. Star Wars Black Series gaming greats on the paper. Pretty cool. Alright. Another piece of cardboard, another piece of paper. Alright, let's look at this guy. First out the box, first impressions. The sculpt is nice. He has really big feet. Soft goods cape. No wire in it. Nothing special. Actually, pretty cheap, but it is what it is. That's pretty much how all of the Star Wars Black Series cloth good figures are. His head is it's pretty nice. See already. I have what looks like some paint transfer here. Don't think I'll be able to get that off. The face sculpt looks pretty good. I see his range of motion in his head. He has zero up at all. Very little down. Let's see, turn to the side. So that's neutral. Zero up because of the sculpt. His down is about that much. It's not much at all. Figure, the side of the figure looks pretty awesome. This is a PVC plastic, pretty soft and bendy. Another PVC plastic here, pretty soft and bendy. And he appears to have a place at the back where he can store his lightsaber. That looks pretty cool. Let's check out his leg articulation. Let's see. Up. Even with the sculpt, he gets up to about that much. He can go back about that much, which is not much at all. For the legs, let's see, forward ab crunch. That's without using the torso at all. He gets forward about that much, and he gets back about that much. He appears to have a ball joint for the abs. as well as another crunch up here, which is pretty much useless. Goes forward that much, goes back that much, which is pretty much not at all. Side to side, he gets pretty good tilt left, pretty good tilt right. Nice fluid movement though. He can look all the way around. Well, he broke. It appears, oh no, he did not break. Apparently, this piece here comes off, so you can show more of the definition in his face. That scarring looks pretty cool. Can the other side come off as well? Let's see. Yes, both sides come off. And that's what his face looks like without the mask. Oh man, you thought Darth Vader was wrecked in the face. Man, look at that. That is pretty bad, man. But I love it. It looks really cool. Alright, so without the face piece on, he can look down a lot more. And up still none. Alright. Looks like a little piece of it did come off. Look right here. I'm not sure of exactly where that came from, but okay, hopefully it's not that important. Let's see if we can, how easy it is to put this stuff back on him. This piece seems to go on this side. It slots in right here in the back. Press it in. And then the other side, this helmet, or well, of his mask, I should say. Slots in there. And then if you push it together, it goes like that. Let's see, is it in there right? It is not in there all the way. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take this off screen. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright guys, finally got him put back together. Took about 10 minutes to get this head back on after I took it off. He actually has a double ball peg for his neck, but it does not give very much movement at all. If you do decide that you're going to take the head off to put the mask back on, just know it's going to be very tough to get it back in there. I would suggest heating it up. I did not and was finally able to get it back in there, but it might be something you want to consider. All right, let's finish his articulation. He gets up to about there on his wingspan. Not quite a T-pose. You could kind of force it up a little bit more. Okay, yeah, he gets a T-pose. Let's see, pretty good rotation. It's a little stiff, but it's brand new figure. I'd rather stiff than too loose. Let's check his elbows. He's got single jointed elbows. They're pretty ugly. Nothing fancy about that. But he gets pretty good range with them. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of bulges back when you flex it too far back. But yeah, see, pretty good range for his elbows. He has no bicep swivel, but he does have a ball joint for his shoulder. So no butterfly cuts. You can get pretty good range of motion with it. He also has a swivel here at the elbow, which is a little bit new to me, but it works pretty well for what it is. He only has the 2 hands that I've seen so far, but I have not gone into the accessory bag yet. Same thing on this side. As far as his leg articulation, he can split to about there. Nothing too fantastic about it, but I guess he's a pretty burly guy in the game. I don't think he'd be doing high splits, but you never know. He's a Sith Lord. He can do what he want to do. See, he has single jointed knees. They also kick back to about there. Nice and fluid movement, not too stiff. His ankles are, he gets ankle pivot. That's good. Pivot either way. Front, back, he can go back to about there. Front, he can go front to about there. Hard sculpt, nothing soft there. Let's see how he stands up. Oh, he does have knee pivot as well. Just a really weird looking thing that when you see it, I mean, that looks crazy. When you get finish laid backwards like that, that's just a very weird style of dealing with that in my mind. But I mean, it works. He has thigh rotation as well, so you can kick his leg out like that if you want it. No boot cut at all, but that you don't need it when you can twist your knee all the way around, I guess. Does he stand pretty good? Let's see. Let's get him lined up a little bit. Straighten the foot out. Put a little pressure on him. Oh, dude, he stands great. I mean, it works. Whatever made them decide to go with that style, it definitely works for him. He stands up really, really well. He's pretty secure, not a lot of shake on him. His cape is kind of off to the side, as that's the way it's made. I mean, I like him so far. He's not a 10 at all. I wouldn't give him anything close to a 10 as a figure if I was going to rate him. Let's open up his accessory bag. And as I thought, he only has one accessory, and that would be this here, which is his lightsaber. Mine is a little bent out of the box, and it's very delicate, guys. I mean, this thing is extremely soft and delicate. Be careful with it. It's gonna break on you if you try to bend it and straighten it out. All right, let's see. With his range of motion, can he double grip his lightsaber? Well, with the elbows they've put on him, I would have to say he probably can. Let's see. His wrist turn, I don't think I mentioned that at all. He has a ball joint for the wrist, so he's mostly ball joints, guys. But even with that weird cut they've done there, you can, apparently he can double grip his lightsaber. Let's see. Hands in like that, hand there, and yeah, it works. Now, this is my first Marvel Legends Sith Lord in a very long time. I had the older versions from back in the day. I had a few Kenner pieces, but they've changed the articulation a lot. I actually do like this pose for him right here. It makes him look very Sith Lordy, if that's the word. Am I impressed with this figure? I would say not overly impressed at all. The guy looks nice. He's not the most fantastical looking figure that I've ever seen. But he is nice. The color work on him is nice. The consistency of his hands and the sculpt on his hands and fingers and all of that's pretty good. His head sculpt is pretty nice. I'm not sure if that's, like I say, a paint blemish or if that's scarring, or everything on him is painted. Nothing's sculpted on his head. His face does have some sculpt when it comes to the scarring on the side that's underneath the mask. And he has a few little details, silver here, and a few red dots there for his breathing apparatus. Back of the head, you can see the vents. Like I showed earlier, the mask comes off. This is where his lightsaber goes. Let's see about putting that in there. Let's try that, see what that comes with. That looks like. So I'm going to take the blade out. It just pulls out like that. And I'm going to say it probably goes in like this. And it does. And it can sit there on this back like that. And this cape on this side. And you can just pull it out, I guess, from that end. Can it go in the opposite way? Let's see. And if you decide you want to put it in where the blade would be up, it does not really go in very well this way. You could, I'm pretty sure you can stretch it and push it in more. I don't think it's meant to go in that way. I think it's meant to go in this way, and he could just grab it with one of his hands, kind of like this, and then pull it out, and then have it ready for battle. But all right, guys, this is Darth Malak. This is my first action figure review on the channel. I do think he's a pretty nice figure. If you haven't gotten him, do I think you should pick him up? I guess that's how I'll do my rating system. Should you buy it or not? I think if you have a Sith display and you want to finish it off, he's definitely worth getting. If this is your first Sith figure, he's definitely worth getting. If you have other Darth Malaks, or if you have Darth Vader and you feel like that's the only Sith you need, I can see how you can definitely come to that conclusion. But thank you guys for watching. As always, continue to collect, man. Your hobbies are important. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We are also on Facebook and TikTok, as well as Instagram. This is One True Red Hood for the Black Nerd Alliance. Keep collecting.